there, and welcome to Aunt Val Has an Opinion About Everything. Sometimes I can't help but wax nostalgic about the olden days. And when I was little, it was a bad thing to get a divorce, a very bad thing. And my parents were divorced. We lived with my grandparents, my mom's parents. And it was time to start school. Well, back then, kids didn't learn to read at 3 years old or whatever. So the rule was to start kindergarten, you had to be able to tie your own shoes and print your first name. That was it. That was the requirements of going to kindergarten. I guess the teachers didn't want to be tying everybody's shoes all the time. So those were the only requirements. Well, my mom got remarried when I was 6. And we moved to my new stepdad's hometown. And I started 2nd grade in this new school in this new town. And I don't know what came to me, but I decided to sign my papers with both the last names hyphenated together. Even though my last name had not changed, I made it both last names. I guess I just wanted to feel included in the family. And to tell you how out of the box that was, it wasn't until I was in high school that it started becoming a thing that married couples would hyphenate their last names. So I was a real pioneer. Or something was going on. I don't know. I had no idea how important it was going to become that my last name was different than the rest of my family, because most of the schools I went to, I was the only kid that had a different last name than my family. But in college, it became very important because parents would say to me, I'm going to call your parents and tell them what you've been doing. Oh, by the way, what's your parents' name? And I wouldn't tell them because I didn't want to be told on. So sometimes having a different last name can be a good thing. I'm Aunt Val. That's my opinion.